We're getting ready for the upcoming City Council meeting on Tuesday, the 16th day of April, 2019. From Farmers Branch City Hall, this is the 91st edition of Council Countdown on FBTV. Hello again, everyone. I'm Tom Bryson. During the next few minutes, we're going to go into detail on the upcoming City Council consent agenda and run down other items on the regular agenda at this second regular meeting in April. First up, after ceremonial items and a report on study session, members of the council will consider items placed on that consent portion of the agenda. There are 7 items on the April 16th consent agenda. Agenda item I-1 is to consider approving the minutes for the regular City Council meeting held on April 2nd. Item I-2 is to consider approving resolution number 2019-044, authorizing a contract with DFW Services for the 2018-19 large water meter replacement project at various locations. Large meters, that is, those that are 3 inches in diameter, are generally located in commercial properties which are large volume water users. Replacing large meters is necessary to curtail unmetered water loss and maintain revenue from water sales. The meters are prioritized for replacement based on a 2013 testing report which factors in age, water usage, and those without a bypass. The proposed bid for this program included replacing meters, bypass valves, vaults, and all parts necessary at 2 main locations plus 4 add alternate locations. Following the request, 2 bids were received and opened on March 27th. DFW Services submitted the lowest base bid for 2 main locations in the amount of $24,000. The city chose 2 of the 4 add alternate locations totaling $74,000 for a total bid price of $98,000. City administration recommends approval of resolution number 2019-044. Agenda item I-3 is to consider adopting ordinance number 3567, establishing the Public Art and Culture as a standing committee. At the April 2nd City Council meeting, the Public Art and Culture Ad Hoc Committee provided a final report to the Council, which would have completed its board requirements. It is now the board's recommendation that the City Council establish a Public Art and Culture Committee as a standing committee of the city. At the April 16th meeting, the Council will consider approving this recommendation. City administration recommends approval of ordinance number 3567. Agenda item I-4 is to consider approving resolution number 2019-043 for a detailed site plan amendment for signage on an existing mixed-use development on a 7-acre tract at 13465 Inwood Road. Early Raymond with Denai Signs Company is proposing an amendment to the approved detailed site plan as it relates to signage for an existing mixed-use development. The detailed site plan for this development was originally approved in 2006 with resolution number 2006-001. The subject site is Zone Plan Development District number 87, which requires signs to be approved with the detailed site plan. With this proposed amendment, the applicant is requesting new wall signs and proposing modifications to existing signs. City administration recommends approval of resolution number 2019-043. Agenda item I-5 is to consider adopting ordinance number 3568, amending section 22-51 and appendix A of the Code of Ordinances to establish a fee for third-party expedited inspection of new single-family homes. With the increasing amount of single-family detached housing being erected on the west side of the city, the inspections team is experiencing a backlog of projects. The primary developer for the west side approached the city regarding an expedited means in which the applicant could pay a fee for third-party inspection. The city is in agreement with this process, and to establish this change, ordinance number 3568 will need to be amended. City administration recommends approval of ordinance number 3568. Agenda item I-6 is to consider appointing an advisory committee representative and alternate representative to the Trinity River Authority Central Wastewater Treatment System. This is an annual appointment of a governing officer to be a voting member of the advisory committee for the Trinity River Authority Central Wastewater Treatment System. Members serve a 1-year term in accordance with the Central Regional Wastewater System bylaws. Typically, the city appoints a city council member to serve as the contracting party representative, and a staff member is appointed as the alternate. In 2018, Mayor Pro Tem John Norwood served as representative, and Utility Superintendent Craig Hahn served as the alternate representative. Mayor Pro Tem Norwood and Mr. Hahn have requested to serve another term. And agenda item I-7 is to consider approving resolution number 2019-050, authorizing an agreement with O'Brien Engineering Incorporated for professional design services of the Farmers Branch Creek erosion projects. On June 19, 2018, Friesen Nichols presented a project prioritization list for Farmers Branch Creek that was established during the creek study. From this list, the top 8 projects affected or involved city facilities for which easements were in place for maintenance. Based on the ability to perform the needed erosion repairs without obtaining easements, the City Council directed staff to move forward with the design and subsequent construction. The city has negotiated a professional services agreement with O'Brien Engineering for design of the improvements on sites from the priority list. Site E8 is located near Mustang Trails Park, near the Valley View Lane and Templeton Trails intersection. Site E12 is located near the 3100 block of Brook Hollow Drive, south of the end of Lost Valley. Site E20 is located near the 2900 block of Maydell Lane, north of the Veronica Road crossing, and Site E21 is located near the 12,200 block of Treeview Lane, south of the Veronica Road crossing. City Administration recommends approval of Resolution number 2019-050. That was it for the consent agenda. Here are the other items before the Council at this regular session, this upcoming meeting. Agenda item J1 is to conduct a public hearing and consider approving ordinance number 3565 for a specific use permit for a 480 square foot accessory building at 13215 Woodhaven Drive. Agenda item J2 is to conduct a public hearing and consider adopting ordinance number 3566 for a specific use permit for a bathroom within an accessory building on a .387 acre lot at 13561 Braemar Drive. Agenda item K1 is to consider approving resolution number 2019-046, authorizing the execution of a residential demolition rebuild program incentive agreement for the owner of the property at 13715 Tanglewood Drive. Agenda item K2 is to consider approving resolution number 2019-048, approving economic development incentives pursuant to the commercial facade program for 13728 through 13730 Gamma Road. Agenda item K3 is to receive an update from the Family Place. Item K4 is to receive an update from the Firehouse Theater. Agenda item K5 is to receive an update from the Farmers Branch Chamber of Commerce. And agenda item K6 is to consider approving resolution number 2019-049, creating a Census 2020 Complete Count Committee to assist with planning and implementing local outreach efforts and community awareness. In addition, the Council may recess into closed session, but will then reconvene into regular session to take any necessary action. And that will do it for the April 16th agenda. Every regular meeting of the Farmers Branch City Council can be seen live on FBTV, that is Spectrum, Cable Channel 16, here in Farmers Branch, AT&T UVerse Channel 99, throughout the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, or online at www.farmersbranchtx.gov. This here City Council information program will be made available simultaneous to the agenda posting on the Friday before each regular City Council meeting, and will air prior to the live meeting as well as before all council meeting replays here on FBTV. That replay schedule is at 6 p.m., 7 days a week. All meetings are subject to change, so stay tuned to FBTV for any updates and more information. In the meantime, the April 16th meeting of the City Council starts at 6 p.m. this Tuesday evening here at Farmers Branch City Hall. We hope to see you here. Until then, for everyone here in the studio, I'm Tom Bryson. You're watching continuing coverage of the Farmers Branch City Council on FBTV. Please stay with us.